Good morning, everyone. My name is Jim Codney, National Sales Director here at Western Marketing. I'm really excited to go through this new product that EquiTrust has. I'm not going to steal our presenter's thunder, but it's something that we used to have, then it was shelved, and now it's back, and I truly believe it's better than ever. With that, though, a couple quick things. Again, my name is Jim Codney. I'm National Sales Director here at Western Marketing. We're here for you. So if you have questions on WealthMax Bonus Life as we go through it, please type them in the question box. We expect to be in and out of here in roughly half an hour, give or take, depending on questions, conversation, etc. But if you have questions, now's the time to ask them. We are very appreciative that you took the time to hop on today. It's not lost on me that when you're on a webinar of ours, that you aren't out at appointments putting food on the table, paying bills. So with that, it's a great pleasure of mine to introduce Terry Head. He is an internal wholesaler at EquiTrust. Terry, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Jim, and thank you for the introduction, and good morning to everybody on the call. And I'll echo what Jim says. Thank you all for taking a little time out of your day to learn about WealthMax. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and proceed here. So a little bit about the purpose of WealthMax Bonus Life. Well, the need is very clear. There is a tremendous amount of money out there that clients want to designate for wealth transfer. And over the next 20 years, it's estimated that 84 trillion will be passed down from older Americans to their heirs. So that being said, that is a tremendous amount of money, a tremendous amount of potential that you have with clients there. And WealthMax is a great way to help your clients transfer wealth to the beneficiaries. You're going to enjoy the advantage of index-linked growth potential, still with principal protection, living benefits, and more. Okay, and as Jim stated, we did used to have WealthMax Bonus Life for many years. We stopped selling the property in or the product in 2021, and now we're bringing it back. So, a few elements here. What's the same? Okay, still have the return of premium guarantee, where clients can get the premium they put in, less any withdrawals and loans they may have taken there. It's a single premium, so it's a one-time pay. It's a modified endowment contract. It's an indexed whole life product there, and we do have the accelerated death benefit rider still on the product. Now, what's new? The new and improved stuff. We've got a 12% premium bonus that's credited and invested right away. We have several new index account options, including the S&P Dynamic Intraday TCA Index, which we just introduced this past summer on our annuity products, and it's available on the WealthMax Bonus Life. There's a great new longevity benefit where you can have access to your death benefit as an income after holding the product for 15 years. And then there's the right now underwriting process. We have a very streamlined, quick underwriting process now, which I will get into more later. Okay, so your basic specs on the WealthMax Bonus Life. It is a 10-year surrender charge period, minimum of $10,000 for a premium. The maximum face amount you can get is $1 million. And it's a single premium. We issue ages 45 to 80. As I said, 12% premium bonus right away. So say they put in 100 grand, then that goes right away to 112,000. Okay. We do offer the return of premium feature and the accelerated death benefit rider, all built in. And as far as your street level commission for ages 45 to 75 is 10%. Then 7% for ages 76 to 80. And now through 12/31, we are giving an additional 1% commission. So for ages 45 to 75, it'd be 11%, then 8% for the older age bracket there. Yep. And getting into our commission special here, which I already alluded to there, but and this is available for any of the commission options. Option A, which is everything up front, and then B and C are the trail options. And again, this is going on if the app is received through December 31st. Okay, the return of premium feature. Basically, policy surrender available at any time. You get your full premium back, less any withdrawals. The benefit would be terminated in the event that the client does take out a loan or has elected like the accelerated death benefit rider or longevity benefits, if anything has been started there on those riders and features. And then the no lapse death benefit always be the greater of face amount less any loan balance, the maximum of accumulation value, or the minimum guaranteed cash value multiplied by the minimum death benefit factor less any loan balance. Basically, it passes to beneficiaries free of any federal income taxes, which is great. And then a little bit about the accelerated death benefit rider. Okay, it is included in the policy here. And there is a please note, yeah, there is a one-time $250 fee at the time of the claim. With the terminal illness benefit, this can be a lump sum payment of 95% of the cash value. The client is diagnosed as terminally ill, which is basically a prognosis of 12 months or less to live. The nursing care confinement, you can get up to 100% of the death benefit if they're confined to a nursing facility for at least 90 days. There's also a monthly payment over 36 months or a lump sum that can be done there with it. It's done as a 36-month payment there if you do 100%, or if you want a lump sum, then you're going to get 85% cash value. This feature, though, is not available in California. And with the chronic care benefit, up to 100% of the death benefit diagnosed as chronically ill. So that's really the 2 out of 6 ADLs, and the monthly payments are paid out over 5 years or 60 months. Or if you do a lump sum, you get 75% of the value. Okay, and then with the longevity benefit, this is included automatically with no charge to the client. And once the client has had the contract in force for at least 15 years and they've reached an age of 85 or higher, there's no outstanding withdrawals or loans or any ADBR payments that have been done, they can actually then take the death benefit value and have it paid out to them over 5 years on a monthly payment basis. And they can stop that payment at any time that they decide they don't want to receive that benefit there. A little bit about our current rates here. Got some very strong rates here. In fact, these are even better than what we have on a lot of the fixed indexed annuities. Got a strong 1-year fixed account at 5%. The S&P 1-year point-to-point cap is 10%, which is our best point-to-point cap rate of any of our products there. Got a strong monthly average participation of 100%. And the performance trigger on S&P 1-year point-to-point, we introduced that strategy this past summer on our annuities. For those of you who may not be aware of what performance trigger is, we look at the S&P on a 1-year point-to-point basis, and if there's been any positive movement on that 1-year point-to-point basis in the S&P 500, it could be as little as 0.1, the client would get 8%. With the WealthMax product there. So it's a pretty cool strategy. And we've got our new dynamic intraday from S&P 500 and a very strong 1-year point-to-point participation rate on it of 80%. And then we have our two other volatility control indices, Barclay Focus 50 and S&P Mark 5, with very high par rates there. Everything is on a 1-year basis. And a little bit about the liquidity options that are available with WealthMax. So After the first contract year, they can take out 5% of the accumulation value without incurring any surrender fee. If the withdrawal is greater than 5%, they are subject to surrender charge. There is a $25 ministry for any partial withdrawal. Loans are available on the WealthMax there. Currently, the declared rate is 4.75%. And anytime they do take a loan out, they will terminate your return to premium feature and also that longevity benefit there. So just something to keep in mind. Clients decide they want to take a loan that they would be losing a couple of features and benefits there. And then, of course, as I discussed earlier, the accelerated death benefit rider is available, the longevity benefit, clients 85 and older, held the contract for 15 years or longer, and then the return to premium, of course. A little bit on explaining the fees here. Expense charges, those are deducted from the policy values on a monthly basis. Per $1,000 charge based on issue age, gender, and underwriting class for years 1 through 15. There is a policy fee of $10 per month. Cost of insurance is deducted on a monthly basis. And as I stated earlier, if you do file, the clients do file a claim under the accelerated death benefit rider, there's a $250 one-time fee there. We are improved in the majority of states. Basically approved everywhere. Then a few states like California, Washington, D.C., if you're on the Eastern Seaboard, and then up in Montana, there's a few that it's approved with variations. Of course, the product is not approved in New York, as we do not do any business in the state of New York. Now, this is something that we're quite excited about with WealthMax is the ease of the underwriting process. It's called Right Now Underwriting, and it's part of the application process. All of this is done online too, from the WealthMax microsite that you can link to from our agent website there. So anyway, as far as the underwriter, it's just a yes or no. There's no phone interview, no medical exams or labs or anything like that are required. It's very non-intrusive, and you get an immediate decision right away. Should be within 20 seconds. And so we feel WealthMax is very easy for agents to write. You complete the field underwriting, review the pre-qual checklist there. You start the app in the Firelight e-app system and put the client's basic information, identification and health info. Then you do have to, there are 2 signatures involved with the e-app. The authorization for the underwriting requires an e-signature, and then once they're ready to complete the application, sign it off on that, you do an e-signature there also. As I said, you get an instant underwriting decision in 100% of cases, and everything's done just basically in one full swoop there. So, and say the client was declined, if they wish, they can still complete and submit the application for reconsideration, but you don't have to submit the app. We do have an on-site underwriter here at EquiTrust that will review the declined applications. A little bit about taxation there. WealthMax is considered a MEC. It's a single pay, unless the policies would be funded by, say, a 1035 exchange from a non-MEC policy. And so basically, with MECs, it's a life insurance policy with a special tax structure due to its premium amount exceeding IRS limits. It's a single premium policy because it's fully funded with one premium payment greater than IRS tax guidelines. So basically, how MECs are taxed is loans and surrenders are distributed and taxed as income on the value above the premium amount paid first, and may be subject to an additional 10% federal tax benefit only if that's done prior to the age of 59 and a half. Policy lapse can be a taxable event. And as I said earlier, it's considered a MEC unless it was funded by a non-MEC policy. 1035 exchange. A little bit about product positioning, what you can keep in mind when you're having meetings with clients. You've got this is a wealth transfer and accumulation vehicle with an instant, fully vested 12% premium bonus. Got the power of guarantees through the policy's living benefits, the return of premium feature, and the guaranteed death benefit. Very simple, quick underwriting process with immediate decisions. A lot of places, resources for funding WealthMax Life. People have money sitting in money markets, CDs, checking savings accounts, just dusty money laying around that they don't need for their day-to-day expenses and so forth. Life insurance policies that require ongoing premium payments. That's a good one there. Or they have like an underperforming life insurance policy, and also non-qualified annuities where they're not going to need the money in that annuity for their retirement. A little bit about the Barclay Focus 50 here, which is a volatility control index exclusive to EquiTrust. So basically, the Barclays allocates among the 50 low volatility U.S. stocks. They re-examine those every month. They're U.S. Treasuries and cash, and they're going for no more than 5% volatility in either direction. The new S&P 500 Dynamic Intraday that we introduced in June of this year. This one is, I guess maybe I would say a little more of a flexible volatility control strategy, as they apply a trend following mechanism and an intraday volatility control. They rebalance up to 13 times a day, and they're trying to maintain a 15% volatility target. So they definitely have the potential for greater returns than, say, other volatility control indices that go for no more than a 5% volatility target. And the S&P Mark 5 excess return, also operated by the S&P 500. They allocate amongst S&P 500, the S&P gold commodities, and S&P 10-year Treasury notes and cash. It's a pretty diverse mix there. And then a little bit about a client scenario here. Okay, so we have Carol. She's age 65, non-tobacco, got 100 grand in a CD earning 4%. And her goal is for wealth transfer to her grandchildren. She does have concerns for health-related expenses during her lifetime, such as medical cost or nursing home care. So, situation like that, Carol puts in the $100,000. Okay. She does have the guaranteed return of premium. If she finds she does need the cash for some reason, she can get that back out with any withdrawals she's made. And there's guaranteed for health-related events. Okay. So these are the policy values, immediately there that would be available to her. A guaranteed nursing care benefit of nearly $5,000 monthly for 3 years, a chronic illness benefit of nearly $3 grand for 5 years, and then also a lump sum benefit available through the accelerated death benefit rider. And guaranteed death benefit for beneficiaries is the face amount of $180,000. And just taking a life expectancy of age 89 for Carol. Looking at that point in time, she'd have a cash surrender value benefit of nearly $290,000. These living benefits available to her, which are huge. And then a great death benefit available for her beneficiaries. This is a little on the accelerated death benefit rider impact. Starts out with a $100,000 premium. Got a terminal illness benefit available here. A nursing care confinement available right away. And also the chronic care benefit available. All for just 100 grand. She's definitely got benefits available that are worth far more than her initial investment. And then looking at the longevity benefit, if she were to take that like say age 85. She would have had the contract in force for 20 years. And she's got this death benefit available to her and this accumulation value. And this results in a monthly payment, if she chose to activate this benefit, of $4,647 available to her for 60 months. And getting a little bit about legacy planning, say she stayed in that 4% CD and had a 22% income tax bracket, and then that was what was left to her beneficiaries versus the WealthMax. The current vehicle she's in, that CD paying 4%, would take 20 years to grow to the value of the guaranteed death benefit of WealthMax Bonus Life. It would never reach the projected non-guaranteed death benefit value. So we're just looking at guaranteed values on this slide. So that's very, very good. Okay, then a few things about selling WealthMax Bonus Life and what sales can translate into for you. We do have our EquiTrust Rewards tiered comp plan that's available for producers who produce 5 million or more in a calendar year, and the WealthMax Bonus Life sales do go towards that. There's also the 2025 producer incentive trip, and also internal exchanges, like say you have some business already on the books here at EquiTrust, and you can look at your book of business and say, hey, this person could be a great candidate for WealthMax Bonus Life. You can do an internal exchange. That's an annuity that's fully out of surrender, and move it to WealthMax Bonus Life and get paid a full commission. Okay, we're kind of thinking about the WealthMax Bonus Life as a Swiss Army knife, kind of like a catch-all for so many different things here. You got a guaranteed tax-free death benefit for wealth transfer, accelerated death benefit rider is available. Client needs chronic care or is confined to a nursing home or has a terminal illness. The longevity benefit for those who live a very long time is available as a source of income. You have the indexed whole life chassis, for the accumulation value growth potential. The built-in return to premium feature, which is great. And again, I want to stress that it's a very simple, non-intrusive, easy digital underwriting process with the immediate decisions. Okay. And then the website here, agents.equitrust.com/WealthMax Bonus Life. That's where WealthMax Bonus lives. So you can go out and do the illustration there. You can access the application system there, start the underwriting process. You can look at all of our marketing materials and view and share those. Okay, and for questions at any time, our sales desk is always available. We have a very talented group of individuals answering the phones here. They can answer any and all questions you have. And finally, again, thank you, everyone, for taking some time here. I can take questions, Jim, if anyone has any, or.
All right, Terry. Thank you so much. Yeah, folks, now is the time for questions. I'm going to go through a couple quick things of notes I made and thoughts I wrote down as I give you a couple minutes to write in some questions. So first of all, this product just launched Tuesday of this week. So it just launched the 17th. We're super, super excited about it and very grateful that Terry and the team at EquiTrust was able to get us a webinar on the product as quickly as they did. So first of all, Terry, to you and your team, thank you very much. Thanks for everybody for jumping on. But, I've seen a question or two about the market for this. And really, the market is pretty much for wealth transfer. So, if you have clients, for instance, I literally just had a case like this yesterday. Client has $350,000 in annuities, and then also has a separate $150,000 she wants to basically leave to her son. And she's relatively healthy. She's not a triathlete, She's 61, and the agent is writing a WealthMax bonus for her today, actually. So, that's really who it's for, is people that are looking for ways to transfer wealth. And wealth is relative, folks. It doesn't have to, to some of us, wealth is millions and millions of dollars, and to some of us, wealth is, 10, 20, 30, $50,000. So, my suggestion is not to pre-qualify until you talk to your client. Some things I love about it: it's got a 12% premium bonus up front that's added right away. It includes return of premium. So even though Terry talked about a surrender charge, that's really for partial withdrawals over the 5% after the first year, because your client can get every penny back after the first year using the ROP feature,
Right.
as long as they haven't broken the contract other ways. So just know that it's a really nice feature. It does have the on top of the ROP, it has terminal illness, and this is in most states. So terminal illness, nursing home, and chronic illness. So really good. The longevity benefits, nice. And it's simplified issues. So the way that process works is earlier in the EAP, and this is an EAP only product, earlier in the EAP process than normal, you do you answer the underwriting questions, and EquiTrust is going to basically underwrite that right there, and give you an answer. So you won't have to, like on a traditional EAP, you won't have to wait until the end when you submit the app to know. So some really good things. And where you get all this, Terry, would you go back to the microsite page? Because I think that's very important.
Yeah,
so
sure.
if you go to this page, everything you need to know about, and not that we won't answer questions, but everything you need to know, the EAP, illustrations, quoting, all that stuff, marketing is available at agents.equitrust.com /wealthmax-bonus-life. So I have it saved as one of my favorites, and I've been on it. If some of you use their bridge LTC index annuity, it's very similar in purpose for that. So it's a great place to go. So going to get into a couple questions. Gary, I'll get back to you on your 1035 question. I mean, the basic answer is, my understanding is no, you can't 1035 a MEC into another MEC. But let me get some more information on what you're really specifically looking for, and there may be some other potential on that. Terry, I don't know if you know more than that on 1035.
Yeah, Jim, that's my understanding of it too, that you can't do MEC to MEC, I don't believe.
Okay. Underwriting classes, do you have
tobacco and
smoking
non-tobacco.
and non-smoking?
Yeah, that's where you'll, tobacco and non-tobacco,
okay.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, all right. Is there like a preferred underwriting class, standard, or is it just an accept or reject product?
Accept or reject is what it comes down to.
Okay.
But as I said,
do you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say too. I did allude to that we do have we have hired an on-site underwriter here at EquiTrust who will review the declines. Like say a client did get declined when you were doing the underwriting process there, but they want to see if it could be reviewed further. You can go ahead and proceed with the app, and then our underwriter will review things further. If there's something they want to contest or have reviewed further. The information is coming over from Milliman when we do that underwriting there.
Perfect.
Where they pull information on prescriptions and some different things like that, and then there's an algorithm that creates a score that you find out it's either in the accept range or the decline range, and then that's just transmitted back through the system as an accept or a decline.
Okay, perfect. So for those of you who've never seen the data that Milliman provides carriers, I worked in the carrier space 16 years before I came to Western Marketing. It's pretty incredible. They know who prescribed medication, when it was filled, where it was filled, how often it was filled, on top of all kinds of other stuff. So it's a really comprehensive system. And you know, so I do suggest that you do a good job of field underwriting for your client prior to submitting it. Terry, do you know what table rating it goes up to? Is it 4 or is it different than? It is 4. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a single premium product, so it is not a monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, annual pay type of product, folks. It is a single premium product. So you know, just know that. So it looks like that is all the questions and everything. So before we go, first of all, Terry, thank you for joining us and presenting the new WealthMax bonus. Everybody that is on the call, thank you very much for joining, participating. Without you, I don't have a job. So just know we appreciate everything you do for us. If you have more questions, if you want to dive deeper into WealthMax bonus or any of the great products that EquiTrust has, feel free to give me or somebody on our life and annuity team a call. Our office number is 800-852-7152. Again, 800-852-7152. You can either ask for me. My name again is Jim Codney. I'm the National Sales Director here. Or if you work with Amanda or Tyler Marr, you can work with them. So again, with that, thank you very much, everybody. Make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Have a great one. Thanks, everyone.